Hey you guys! So today I'm going to show you how to make some really simple and delicious vegan lasagna. So yeah, I'll see you in a sec.
A cup of coffee in the morning and I get the paper. I check the headlines and decide that I am bored. I check my email and I decide to answer later. Another cup of coffee and I drag myself to work. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know.
Okay guys, so here's what you're going to need for the lasagna. You're going to need some frozen spinach. It's just a lot easier if you use frozen, and frozen spinach is awesome. You're going to need some lasagna noodles, probably about 5 or 6 of them. And yeah, just vegan lasagna noodles. And you're going to need about like 3/4 of a cube of tofu. And I mashed it up so that it's like a tofu ricotta, which I'll get into a little bit later. You're going to need some daya for the top, mozzarella style, by the way. It's a little bit closed up. You're going to need some mushrooms, and you're going to need some tomato sauce, either homemade or store-bought. This one's pretty good, so I'm using store-bought. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I'll show you how to make it. So first of all, you're going to want to saute your spinach, probably about 3/4 of this bag on the stove, with some garlic and onion and the mushrooms. So yeah, I'll show you that when it's done. Okay, so I sauteed the spinach and mushrooms with some garlic and some pepper and salt, like so. And if you don't want to use mushrooms, that's okay. You can actually just add the spinach in the lasagna frozen. It's okay, I've had it both ways. So I have also taken the tofu, like I showed you earlier, and I kind of smashed it with a fork until it looks like ricotta. And I added salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of nutmeg to it. Just think nutmeg gives it kind of a good flavor. Yeah. So now I'm going to start to assemble it. Okay. Let me sit down here. Okay. So here's what you want to do. Noisy truck. Okay, so you want to take your tomato sauce and pour it about, I don't know, like 1/3 of it in the bottom of the pan, obviously. And let me get a spoon. Okay, and just kind of spoon that around, la-dee-dee, like this. Now we're going to add the first layer of noodles. Okay. So, and the cool thing about this lasagna is you don't need to pre-cook the noodles. That's right. It's a waste of time because they cook in the oven, which is pretty darn awesome when you think about it. I never realized that until recently. So yeah, they look nice there. This pan holds 3 noodles perfectly, which is quite nice. Okay, so now you're going to put on the tofu ricotta. You could mix the tofu with the spinach if you really want to, but I don't know. I think it looks prettier in the end if you just layer it. It looks kind of nice. Okay, so put, I don't know, maybe about half of it on there. Try to do it a little bit evenly. Just kind of spread that around. You guys would be so surprised how delicious this cheeseless lasagna is. It's amazing. Well, I guess technically it's not really cheeseless since it has like daya, the mozzarella cheese, fake cheese, but whatever. It has no dairy in it. Yeah. Okay, so that looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be like drenched or anything. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. And on top of that, we're gonna add some of the spinach mixture. Spinach mushroom mixture. Just kind of spread it around. Ba-ba-da. And like, this is so pretty in the end. You'll be surprised. And if you wanted to add some more like sauteed vegetables, you could. Like if you wanted to saute some zucchini or, I don't know, summer squash or something, that would probably be pretty tasty too. So just kind of like spread that in there. Make sure that all the corners have all this deliciousness going on. Yep. Okay. That looks about good. It doesn't matter if there's a couple of holes, just make sure that there's not like a ton of spinach on this side and like no spinach on that side, because that wouldn't be that amazing. Okay, then we're gonna add a little bit more sauce on top of this. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, and another layer of noodles. Okay. Like I said, 3 is perfect for this particular pan. I'll try and put an estimate of how big it is in the description, but quite honestly, I am not too sure. Whatever. So this is a 2-layer lasagna. Like there's 2 layers of noodles, and I don't know why there's a little gap there. I'm gonna have to fix that. There. Okay. So we're gonna put the rest of the ricotta mixture on top of this. Spread it around, and I probably could have used the entire package of tofu. So I think I'm gonna put that in the recipe below so you guys know that you can use the whole block. It works a lot better and you won't be like skimping at all, because I definitely could have put more. But it's okay. Everything blends together nicely and it's quite tasty. So it's okay. Just kind of stretch it for now. Spread it around. Yeah, that's definitely not quite enough. So next time I'll use the whole thing. But you know, whatever. Okay. Then we're gonna put, oh, there's a little bit left. Okay. Now we're going to put the rest of the spinach mixture on top. Yep. Spread it around. And then it's going to be like the ultimate dosage of sauce after this. The ultimate dosage. Yeah. I read that in a cookbook once. I'm like, yep, that's how you make true lasagna. Ultimate dosage of sauce. So you want to make sure that you add like plenty and plenty of sauce, and I'm even going to fill this up with a little bit of water and put it on top, because these noodles are going to cook in the oven, you guys, and they're going to soak up like a ton of water. Yeah. So like, it might look a little bit kind of watery at first, but like, it's okay, because it's gonna suck up everything and be amazing in the end. Yeah, not too much water. I mean, you don't want to like kill it, but it's gonna soak up like a ton. Just so you know, this lasagna is a suck up. It sucks everything up. Yeah. Okay. And now, my favorite part, not really, the daya. Okay, so I'm using the mozzarella style daya. I don't think you guys have daya outside of the US. I don't know if you do, let me know, that's interesting. But just use whatever dairy-free mozzarella style cheese you have available in your area. And if you really don't want to, you don't have to add this. But it makes it amazing. Like, why would you not want Daiya on top of lasagna? Why would you not want mozzarella cheese? Yeah. And you'll see when I take it out of the oven, like, it will suck up literally all of this water, so it might look a little watery, like, in that area, but it's okay. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing, folks. Kind of. Okay. And this is probably, I don't know, half the bag, maybe? I don't know exactly. I really should measure things more. I probably wouldn't end up with, like, you know, awkward situations of food measurement things where I have to guess in the description. Whatever, I'm babbling. Okay. This looks pretty good. It does stretch quite a bit in the oven, which is nice. So, yeah. That's what it looks like before I'm going to put it in the oven. And I have the oven set to about 375. And oh my goodness, I just realized I didn't put basil in this, and that makes my heart sad, so I'm going to put some on top when it's almost done. Because I have a basil plant that I just got, and I'm going to, like, yeah. Can't believe I forgot that! Oh my gosh. Oh well, okay. Anyway, I'm going to put this in the oven. I'll show you when it's done. Oh yeah. Make sure you cover it. Yeah. Sorry I don't, like, rehearse my videos, you guys. Whatever. So, cover this little puppy, and then stick it in the oven. 375. Okay. Don't hurt yourself. Okay. Stick that puppy in there. Bueno. And you're gonna cook that thing, I don't know, 30-40 minutes, and then you're gonna take the foil off and let it cook for a little bit more and let the cheese get all lovely. That's when I'll add the basil so that it doesn't get all dry and crunchy and stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. So I had it in the oven. It seemed like 1,000 years, probably like an hour, maybe 50 minutes, somewhere around there. You just want to make sure when you poke it with a knife it's really soft so that the noodles are completely done, because they do cook. And yeah, and then I just put some basil leaves on top. I guess I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah. See? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yes, kind of, not really. And I put some fresh basil on top. This is my basil plant. Yeah. So I pinched off some fresh basil. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Yeah. And you want to make sure that you let it sit for like 10 minutes so that it gets nice and set, so you don't cut into it and it's like a mess of... It'll just be a mess, trust me. So yeah, let's try some of this. Oh yeah. It's very cheesy. There's steam coming out of it. It's probably gonna be really hot. Excuse me. This never ceases to amaze me. It's so good. And just like all the Daiya and stuff. It's really, really good. You could even put like, crumble up some vegan meatballs or some TBP and put it in if you wanted more of like a meaty texture. I don't know. Do what you want, but this is awesome. So I'm gonna leave you to your life, and I'm just gonna go enjoy this lasagna. So bye, and I'll see you in my next video.